This weekly update video, as you can see, we have a very potent typhoon in the west. So we have Typhoon Guni as rapidly intensified over the last 24 hours. It's really probably didn't attain typhoon intensity until around about 18 hours ago, because the East got past this time yesterday. Only found minimal moderate tropical winds. But boy, this is pretty much escalated since then. The eyes are rapidly clearing out. Appearance-wise, I'd say this is the least a Category 3, maybe a Category 4. But I don't know. It's close, but the winds kind of lag with the satellite, and I honestly estimate this is probably like a Category 2, put around 1/6, just because the fact system was probably only a 50-knot system at this time yesterday. Because that was when the ASCAP passed. I mentioned in a video yesterday was. Mood reflection. That's why I should not be recording videos like this in the daytime. But anyhow, back here. Here's the complex where you can see the CDO is a little ragged. The CDO needs to come better organized too. But I ain't so happy eventually as time goes on. This typhoon continues to evolve. It's evolving right where it should be. So far, the storm hasn't been swinging around like Chanham and Nyanka Part 2 were. I mean, I would know that. Oh, this is the wrong microwave. I will know that an IO replacement cycle can start somewhat quickly if we aren't careful. Come out, what is this even? It's and Sandy. But I will know that our replacement cycle could start somewhat quickly, and we'll see how quick it is. I mean, I guess, given that the inner eye wall is pretty close to the outer one, I think it should be a relatively quick process. Probably almost as quick as the solar one. But we'll see. I mean, I still will expect this typhoon to be able to re-intensify and recover and obtain the intensity that we are, and obtain a very high intensity and possibly make a like Category 5 status. We've still got somewhat of a ways to do, especially on the eye warming side of seeing come around the eye needs to warm. Convective thickness wise is where it should be though. Of course, this is also the ERC the right way, and not kind of have a structure that will inherit a lot of dry air. I mean, at least after, I mean, I know it's hard to do after a few air starts, but I think this can at least do a first ERC without looking too moody. We'll see. And you can see, here's a look at the Hammer Eye imagery. You can see a very beautiful typhoon is all of a sudden emerged, almost out of nowhere. And this was, I haven't looked at the 18 numbers, but I will say the joint typhoon once they gave us a T5.5, which corresponds to 102 knots. I think SAB gave the right numbers on this too. I haven't looked at this yet. Well, yeah, SAB did, but I haven't looked at their numbers yet. And then, then you can really see it's just evolving. You can see this is one. Hold on. Time to fuck out. You can see here's, though it's hard to notice with the lighting and whatnot, but here's the typhoon. Here's the group of the typhoon pretty much evolving, and here's the sunrises. You can really see on this imagery the cloud tops becoming very thick. On this kind of imagery, you can see some rapid organizing pretty quickly. And here's another picture of it. Here's Typhoon and Sassy. That's, no, it's not. It's just a video, man. Here's Typhoon and Sassy. It's not particularly well organized. Its eye is pretty large right now. So right now it's gonna have that structural modi issues that these kinds of storms tend to have. And this is like Hurricane Blanca Part 2 with Typhoon Chanham. It has that kind of structure, at least for the time being. We'll see if it can change. I mean, the good news is that this kind of structure, these systems can still sometimes become strong, but structurally these storms don't really rapidly intensify too much. relatively, this typhoon is relatively well organized. And you can see a nice little staining effect. You can see some nice spiral banding. And it looks pretty good on the visible satellite. And here's a look at the large, mostly complete eye wall here. The eye wall is almost done. It doesn't not fully it's pretty much complete. I mean, there doesn't appear to be, even though the structure doesn't allow for promote dry air intrusion. Dry air intrusion is not an issue yet. Likely because the storm has a decent moisture outlook. The global models like the GFS and European suggest the system will be the stronger of the two. And then I still, as such, will not rule out a category 5 yet, even though I'm not going to explicitly predict it. I'm not sure about having two category 5s at once. It's happened twice. It's happened with Ivan Joanne. It happened with Ron Susan. And Ron Susan was in the S-Pack 97-98. And then the WAP-Pack 1 Ivan Joanne was also in 1997. But 1997-98 is probably the biggest rival. It's probably the biggest rival to 1997-98's record El Nino is probably in the foreseeable future. It's probably this current El Nino one that we are in, which is really steadily strengthening. Anyhow, I would like to also point out we do have Tropical Depression 11E out there. But the system hasn't been showing too many signs of organization. And you can see it's relatively kind of a sheared tropical depression. And I don't think the system's going to make a run at tropical intensity. This system looks a little better than it has in the past. I mean, and I doubt, highly doubt the system's going to attain tropical intensity. I will note that later this week, East Pacific may pick up somewhat, may not pick up too much for whatever reason. This doesn't appear to be enough tropical waves to really get tropical cyclogenesis, and especially when the imaging and Kelvin wave states aren't particularly favorable. It's almost like a mid-season low. I mean, conditions aren't horrible, but we still have like this enough like upper level divergence to really sustain this consistent tropical cyclone activity on a consistent basis. I mean, we've had a few Kelvin waves, but that's about it. And then here we have the European modeling, however, is showing a powerful tropical cyclone. However, there's a powerful tropical cyclone in the central Pacific. And then you can see a few of the GFS runs of Venus once again near Hawaii, but it's way too early to tell. But it's still something to watch. I mean, we do have in the West Pacific monsoon trough is coming to Eastern Pacific, and that could allow, as we on the European run, multiple tropical cyclone opportunities. I'm only thinking one right now, but maybe we'll probably get something eventually, so eventually spread into the Eastern Pacific like it usually does. This kind of reminds me of how we got P1, Yuan, and 3C in a short time period in 2013. Anyhow, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye.